Welcome in to the Ravens Rundown, powered by Chat Sports. Tyler Jones here with you. So glad to have you with us. Coming up on today's show, we are going to talk about a report from ESPN's Jeremy Fowler about the idea of Odell Beckham Jr. coming to Baltimore. He's been linked to the Ravens, according to Fowler. We'll dive into that and tell you what exactly he had to say coming up in just a few moments from right now. Before we do, though, here's the thing. If OBJ signs with the Ravens, or any player for that matter, this is the place to be here in the Ravens Rundown. We're going to stop whatever we're doing and bring you an immediate reaction video and get you my thoughts on the addition of OBJ or any player, whatever it may be. And we had a great watch party last Monday. I want to do more of those. But we have to get more subscribers to be able to have more watch parties around here. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel, youtube.com/RavensTV. Be a real one and be a part of what we're doing each and every day. And if you're already subscribed, here's what I want you to do. Real one roll call here right now on Ravens Rundown. Type me in the comment section if you are subscribed. OBJ to Baltimore? It's possible. That's according to ESPN's Jeremy Fowler, as he has linked OBJ to the Ravens, as OBJ is looking for his next destination, and a number of teams have been talked about, the Dallas Cowboys in particular with Jerry Jones. But here is what Fowler had to say specifically about the idea of OBJ coming to Baltimore. From ESPN NFL insider Jeremy Fowler, yeah, Beckham is best suited as a complementary piece instead of a savior. Teams truly don't know what he can do, yet, though, I'm betting on a supreme athlete such as Beckham to overcome knee issues. The Ravens, this isn't a receiver-friendly offense, but with Rashod Bateman out, Beckham might vibe with a Lamar Jackson connection. Now, I'll say this would be kind of a savior situation with Rashod Bateman out, but here's the deal. At the end of the day, I like the idea of bringing in OBJ. I know a number of people do. We saw what he did with that LA Rams team, and they would not have won the Super Bowl without him last year. And we know that he's a talented player. Yes, he is on the back end of his career and all of that. There are far more positives than negatives here. But there's one negative that outweighs everything else, and that's cap space. Look, you can't just pull out a loan here and go get OBJ. I mean, that's not how this works. It's not like the Ravens have an extra credit card that can cover the expenses here and take care of OBJ for now. It's a hard cap in the NFL, and the Ravens only have about $3.5 million in that cap. So there's just not a way to make this work the way things are right now. And then trying to release players and cut salary to make it happen, I think there's too many hurdles for the Ravens to bring in OBJ at this point. But nonetheless, I'd like to see it happen. I just don't think it's going to because of too many obstacles that are in the way of potentially bringing in OBJ. He could do a lot for this team, but what hasn't changed as we sit here today is the salary cap is just not there right now. So, let's say you. Should the Ravens sign OBJ? What do you guys think? Should it happen or not? If you think it should, type OBJ for yes. If not, type no BJ for no. Let me know in the comment section below. You might get an ad break. If so, take advantage of it and let me know if you think the Ravens should sign OBJ. The track record on Odell Beckham Jr. speaks for itself. He won a Super Bowl last season with the Rams. Previously played for the Browns and the Giants, a three-time Pro Bowler, a great player in his own right. The issue is not, for me, the track record. I know some people are going to point to that things did not end well with the Cleveland Browns and Baker Mayfield and all that. To me, that's not an issue. He proved himself based on the way things finished with the Los Angeles Rams there. To me, there is no denying that OBJ would be an asset no matter where he goes. And I don't hold what happened in Cleveland against him because there were so many other issues there. He would be a positive for this Ravens team, and it's just a matter of where is OBJ at when it comes to this ACL injury? Is he going to be at 100% strength? How soon till he's able to get back in the football field? All of that remains to be seen at this point. But I'm not worried about any of the other sideshow stuff. You come into the Ravens organization, you play for John Harbaugh, you play alongside Lamar Jackson. There's structure, there's a system in place. OBJ could fit in just fine. Today's show is sponsored by Established Titles. Established Titles is a fun and novel way to preserve the natural woodlands of Scotland while helping global reforestation efforts. It is a project based on a historic Scottish custom where landowners are referred to as lairds or lords and ladies in English. Title packs give you at least 1 square foot of dedicated land with a unique plot number on a private estate in Edelston, Scotland, and an official certificate with a crest. We plant a tree with every order and work with global charities, 1 tree planted, and trees for the future to support global reforestation efforts. You can officially include the title Lord or Lady on your credit card, plane tickets, dating profiles, and more. It makes for a great last-minute gift. The first 200 people purchasing a title pack using my link will effectively be next to my plot within a few minutes of walking distance. Depending on how many of you want to become a Lord or a Lady, we can build our own Ravens Rundown Kingdom. Established Titles is actually running a massive early Black Friday sale right now, and you can get yours today with discounts up to 80% off. Plus, you use the code CHAT, you get an additional 10% off. Go to establishedtitles.com/chat to get your gift now and help support us here at the Ravens Rundown. I already got mine. Get yours today. Establishedtitles.com/chat to save that extra 10% off as well. All right, let's look at the numbers for OBJ, and you can see that back in 2018, 2019, he was dynamic with over 1,000 yards in both those seasons. 2020, was a down year. In 2021, he finished the year strong when he joined the LA Rams there. Obviously, he's not the same player that he once was at one point in his career, but he's still very good at that. And when you look at the Ravens depth chart right now, Devin Duvernay is your number 1 guy at the moment, alongside Demarcus Robinson, Tylan Wallace, and James Prochet there as well. He would slide right in, and we mentioned that the idea from Jeremy Fowler is that whatever team brings in OBJ, you don't necessarily want him to be your savior, to be your number 1 option. In actuality, if he comes to Baltimore, there's a good chance he's your number 1. At the worst case scenario, he's your number 2 receiver. Now, the saving grace for this Ravens team is this tight end room. The tight end room is as good as any tight end room in football right now. Mark Andrews is so good. Isaiah Likely's been awesome as a rookie this year. You get Charlie Kolar back this week. He'll make his debut, and I'm excited to see what he brings to the table here. So for me, I don't know what the future holds if the Ravens are going to be able to get a guy like OBJ, but the thing that's going to keep this together and have some momentum going forward with this Ravens team is what that tight end room can do essentially in that passing game. You have these guys that are de facto receivers. Isaiah Likely pretty much runs like a wide receiver anyway, so something to keep in mind there. What's your confidence level in the Ravens receiving core as is with this group before bringing in a guy like OBJ? Just what the roster is right now, where's your confidence level at? Let me know in the comment section. Scale it for me, 1 through 10, where you're feeling about this. You can put it at a 1, you can put it at a 10. Just be honest with me. Let me know in the comment section what your confidence level is in the Ravens receiving core right now. As always, you can follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everything in between, at Tyler Jones Live, talking about your Baltimore Ravens on those social media platforms. And I will see you next time right here on the Ravens Rundown.